Hey yo, it's Noku2 here from that comic book call. First, as always, I want to thank everyone who has taken their time to watch my videos. I appreciate it. It's Memorial Day weekend. I actually meant to get this video out right after the last one, but it just didn't get uploaded in time. So we actually refilmed it because there was an error on the last one, and we'll start off after I show my other slab. Like I said last time, I had ordered a couple of these Catwoman number 4 9.8s. They were going for fairly cheap price. So I went ahead and bought two, and they both came in. Beautiful cover, probably one of my favorite Art Germ covers. I don't, like I said last time, it's not going to be $300-400 book. Right now, it's only scratching the surface at 100, but it's just a gorgeous cover. Absolutely gorgeous cover. Looks realistic, actually, the way it's drawn and colored. I mean, there's not a whole lot to say, but that does make my third and fourth copy in 9.8. I don't know. There's something about this cover, and there's a Stephanie Hans Miss Marvel cover that I really like. That I bought a couple of those also. Virgin covers. So let's first start off the correction. So on the last video, I commented that this was a Neal Adams cover. Actually, the store owner said it was Neal Adams cover, and it looked like it, and I went along with it. And then when I bag and board my comics and Mylars and fullbacks, I usually leave a little notation on the back about the comic like that. So this is Detective Comics from 1972, but it's actually Nick Cardy cover art. So I wanted to correct that, and actually, when I went back and paid attention to it, this maybe looks a little like Neal Adams and Batman does, but the woman definitely does not, and then obviously Man Bat does not. So I did want to correct that. So the rest of the haul is going to be books that I have purchased at yard sales and warehouses, and a couple of eBay purchases and some new Comic Wednesday purchases. So let's get started. All right. Just as a new Comic Wednesday purchase, this is Wonder Woman, Mark Brooks variant cover art. Love that cover, actually. Looks really cool how the skulls are coming in. I don't really know, I haven't really read Absolute Wonder Woman yet, but I do like the fact that Mark Brooks is doing some DC covers. And this comic here, boy, I'm telling you, do not sleep on Jeff DeCall. This is Supergirl, number 11 by Jeff DeCall. Gorgeous looking cover. I did buy 3 of those. This was on New Comic Wednesday. I went to an LCS. Me and my son went to Cleveland Collecticon, which is the largest Pokemon convention that comes to the area. And this year was crazy. I mean, it was way bigger than last year. Last year was pretty big, but this year was enormous. And I don't know if any of you know who Soldier Boy is. But Soldier Boy was doing a concert at the Pokemon convention. I mean, I only know one real big hit that he has, Kiss Me Through the Phone, and it was so loud in the convention. We didn't go for that, but we went for cards, and he picked up a few cards. But after that, we went to a couple of LCSs in the area. One that I've never been to before, or I think I've been to before, and I wasn't impressed. But now they got new owners, and they have a lot more comics back issues. So while I was there, I flipped through and got a few books. This is probably my 10th copy of this cover here. Love this cover. Batgirl number 45 by James Jean. Gorgeous cover from 2004. There's 3 covers in his run, James Jean, who also did all the covers to Fables. The first, I don't know, what was it, first 140 issues or something like that, which I got mainly for James Jean. He's a artist that did comic covers, kind of like him, David Mack. There's more known for some of their art than they are for their comic covers. But anyway, James Jean did Batgirl. He did Fables. He did a run on Green Arrow. But 45 can go for some money on a good day. Probably about $20. Anytime I see it in high grade for cheap, and cheap for me, for this cover would be less than 10, I'll pick this up. So this was $3. And there's 3 other covers that he did in that series for Batgirl that are gorgeous covers. 51 is okay. It was in high grade. I know I didn't have many copies of that, but I picked that up because it was near mint for $3. And this is the other one from 2004 that I love. Poison Ivy, number 52. Gorgeous use of colors, gorgeous cover, James Jean. Anytime I can find those books, I'll pick it up. I don't know why this is in the stack, but this is a facsimile cover for DC Presents first appearance of Teen Titans, the new Teen Titans. So first appearance of Starfire, Raven, and Cyborg. And they had this. This is from 2014, Ghost number 6. Nice looking Jenny Frison cover for, I think it was like $3. Yeah, this cover price, $3. All right. Now, I went to a warehouse while I was out of town for work and picked up a few books. These were all $1. And I went ahead and picked them up. Red Hood, 49, 48. Variant cover, 48 by Philip Tan, I think that is. Number 40. 39. 28. 27, a foil cover. 26. 25. And 22. Those are all $1 each. Now when I'm out for work, sometimes I'll carry some extra empty bags and boards, usually recycled ones from other LCSs that I picked up. And so I'll often bag Lucy's while I'm out, and then until I can get them home and change them out. And I just haven't changed these out yet. So some of these are in those bags that I travel with. So I got this Wonder Woman 750. Now this was, this is only okay. When I picked it up for $1, I didn't notice that the corner had I think it was a drop. What is that? Adam Hughes cover. I have that already. When I got it, I was like, I'm not going to leave that there for $1. But now that I see it was damaged, I would have left it there for $1. So I'll probably give that away to somebody. First appearance of Doomsday, number 17. Now, don't get me wrong, that book is beat. But it is first appearance of Doomsday. This is Captain America number 356. There's two of them in there. First appearance of Mother Night. I got this because I didn't know, it was only $1, but I didn't know. I'm trying to get all of the Strange Adventures. I think it was a maxi series, so 12 issues, and I can never remember which one I have. And I don't think I had that cover, so that's why I picked it up. A couple more Red Hood and Arsenal's number 28 and number 9 for $1. A couple of Jenny Frison covers. Eye of Vampire number 1 and Ghost number 7. That's a gorgeous cover. These some dollars, some Dan Moore covers. World Finest number 14. Three copies of World Finest number 2 by Dan Moore cover. How many of you remember when this was hot, when new Suicide Squad by James Gunn was coming out with Idris Elba being Bloodshot. Number 4, Superman number 4. That was in high grade near men, so that's why I picked it up. It was a Lucy too, so it wasn't bagged and boarded, but it was still pretty crisp. Then I got this. Supergirl number 16. Great art germ cover. And I have the other one. I can't find it here. Valor number 9, early Adam Hughes cover. And Valor number 12, also another early Adam Hughes cover. For $1. This was $1. Ride number 2, I'm pretty sure I have that. I got these Hack and Slash number 25s for $1. I got 3 copies of that. They don't go for a whole lot, but definitely worth $1. And then I got these early revival Jenny Frison covers, number 41 and number 9. Then I have Monstrous number 30, which I wasn't sure if I had or not. There's a couple of months that my pull didn't come through. I didn't remember, and for $1 I was not going to leave that there. And then this art germ cover of Batgirl number 10, which I had. And then another copy of Batman, Catwoman number 1, Gotham War, Adam Hughes cover. All right. Now, this is an eBay purchase. Did not have these books, but shipped and all in, it was under $20. I can't remember what I paid, but I think I may have paid $2.50 a book. And then with shipping, it all came out to be less than $20. But next is the Liberator number 1, early Adam Hughes cover. I believe I had a copy of that already, but it came as a set, so I went ahead and got it. These are from 1992. Kind of hard to find in the wild, but they were in high grade. So I got number 1. It's a 4-issue limited series. Number 2 is Adam Hughes. Number 3 is not Adam Hughes. It's a Will Porcio. And then number 4. So really happy they've gotten that. Another eBay purchase I paid less than $10 for. Shipping and everything was, I think, about $11. One of the early Adam Hughes covers. Sable, September 1989, Adam Hughes. And I went to another LCS and they had these books here for $1. Now, I'm pretty sure I had this Maze Agency #2 early Adam Hughes for $1. I picked this up because it's a Good Girl cover and it was in high grade. It's a Ron Lim cover. It's number 5 in that issue run. Well, no, it's not number 5. It was just with the Maze Agency, so I picked it up. Doesn't go for anything, but nice looking cover by Ron Lim. Some New Comic Wednesday pulls for Adam Hughes, Tana #1. Love that cover. Speedy recovery to Adam. As you know, he has stage 3 colon cancer. Actually, colorectal cancer, which is a little different. And the foil cover. I think the foil may be 1 in 10. Don't quote me on that, though. Now this here, oh man, I found this in a dollar bin, and what do I want to say about this? RYBY Ruby, I guess, is anime series, and the first few issues, I think 1 through 4 or 5, had variant covers by Artgerm. And when I originally picked this up, I thought, is this Artgerm? And then I looked more carefully, and clearly it's not. It's a Derek Chew cover variant, but it's a Walmart recall, and I'd never seen it before, but I picked it up for $1. That's probably my first stealth buy I have found in a long time. If you don't know, that book easy $100, maybe even $150. So Ruby #7. I got this on New Comic Wednesday for cover price. We all know what that is. Great pickup for cover price. Another dollar bin, Jenny Frison, Wonder Woman. They're mint. And the next 5 books I got all for cover price. And I was like, sometimes I'll find books and I'll be like in the store and I'm like, come on. Why are these books still there for cover price? I have no idea. So let's start with the first obvious one. Batman Superman World's Finest #16 swimsuit edition. Beefcake. How do you call it? Beefcake cover. You know, I have a friend that owns a comic shop and he's like, he is not partaking in that. And I'm like, I can partake in that. I mean, there's nothing wrong with that. You know, everybody has a market, and that market is going strong. Nightwing #99, cover B from, I think that's 2023 maybe. That's a Jamal Campbell variant. And that's an easy $20. Now, these next 2 books, I almost didn't pick it up. I picked up one. I'm like, that's a cool cover. And I didn't look it up. That's Tim Drake Robin #10, and that cover is by Gleb Melnikoff. And I don't know anything about him, but I was like, that's a cool cover. He's on one of his ropes and his lines, but that book's hard to find. And that is an easy $50. Easy $50. So I picked that up. I said, that's a cool cover. And I was like, I found another one. I was like, I don't need another one. I just like the cover. But it was cover price. I said, you know what? I'll go ahead and pick it up just in case. And I brought it home. And I'm like, man, that book goes some money. And there's not many listed. And sales are going for easy $50. This cover here I really like. And I don't see many online listed. And this is by a Croatian artist that I've never heard. Nikola, I'm probably going to butcher his last name. Sizmezaja or something like that. But I love this cover actually. It's clean, it's white, it's going to be hard to find in their mint. He's throwing his R's. Tim Drake, number 7. Now, the most recent sale is nothing, cover price. They got a few that are listed, but there's only like 4 of these covers listed. I've got to think this is a hard book to find. I think it's a gorgeous cover. I like the action and the R's being thrown. I just think it's a great cover. I'm going to hold on to it for a little bit and see if it goes up in value. I think personally it's an easy $50. Easy $50. But I think it's got potential. It's got a lot of potential. Well, you know what? I think I'm going to leave it there. That's going to be my haul for the day. Happy Memorial Day for all of those. And as we remember our past loved ones, till next time, peace.